Hannah Kobayashi, a 30-year-old woman from Hawaii, has been categorized as a voluntary missing person after leaving Los Angeles for Mexico. According to law enforcement, Hannah crossed the border into Tijuana on foot between November 12 and 13, following a series of events that have left her family and authorities puzzled. She was last seen in California shortly after missing a connecting flight from Maui to New York on November 8, an incident the Los Angeles Police Department (LAPD) now claims was intentional. Security footage confirmed Hannah's presence at the border, aligning with an investigation involving video surveillance, witness interviews, and collaboration with local law enforcement. Authorities assert there is no evidence of foul play or human trafficking, and they believe Hannah sought a simpler, less connected life. The LAPD stated it would not pursue further investigations into her movements in Mexico but has encouraged her to reach out to the police or the American embassy to confirm her safety. While police aim to respect her privacy, her family remains deeply concerned, particularly following the suicide of her father, Ryan, who had spent days searching for her. Hannah's family disputes the notion that her disappearance was voluntary. Her sister, Sydney, has publicly expressed doubts about the LAPD's findings, stating that Hannah's behavior was uncharacteristic and suggesting she may be in danger. Sydney believes her sister would have contacted someone in light of their father's tragic passing, calling into question the assumption that she willingly chose to cut ties with her family. Furthermore, Sydney criticized the LAPD's communication, citing inaccuracies in official reports, such as Hannah's age and the date she was reported missing. The timeline of events leading to Hannah's disappearance begins with her arrival at Los Angeles International Airport, LAX, on November 8, where she disembarked a flight from Maui. She was seen wearing a black hoodie, colorful sweatpants, and headphones. Although she was scheduled to board a connecting flight to New York, she never checked in for it. Her ex-boyfriend, who was also on the flight from Maui, continued to New York as planned and is cooperating with investigators. After missing her flight, Hannah was spotted at the Grove shopping mall the following day, where she spent hours browsing Taschen books and charging her phone. She later returned to the airport, where she reportedly spent the night. On November 10, she attended a Nike event featuring LeBron James in Los Angeles, wearing the same attire she had been seen in earlier. That day, her family filed a missing persons report, prompted by uncharacteristic and cryptic text messages she had sent, including mentions of a spiritual awakening and fears of identity theft. Hannah's digital footprint added to the mystery. On November 9, she sent Venmo payments to individuals unknown to her family, accompanied by ambiguous emoji descriptions. One payment included a bow and arrow emoji, while another referenced reading. Her messages also hinted at financial distress, with one stating she had been tricked into giving away her funds to someone she thought she loved. Another message claimed, "Deep hackers wiped my identity, stole all of my funds, and have had me on a mind F***K since Friday." On November 11, Hannah's movements were tracked through metro train stations in Los Angeles. She boarded the LAX Metro C line and transferred at the Rosa Parks station before disembarking at the Pico station with an unidentified man. This marked the last confirmed sighting of her in Los Angeles. Later, using her passport, she purchased a bus ticket at Union Station and traveled to San Isidro, California, near the Mexican border. By November 13, she was seen crossing into Tijuana. Throughout these developments, Hannah's family has maintained that her actions do not align with her usual behavior. Sydney has described her sister as an amazing and beautiful person who would not voluntarily vanish without explanation. She also expressed skepticism about the LAPD's narrative, particularly given the lack of direct communication from investigators to the family. The discrepancies in official accounts have further fueled the family's frustration, as they continue to search for answers. The LAPD emphasized that their investigation found no evidence of coercion or foul play and that Hannah intentionally deviated from her original travel plans. However, her family insists that the LAPD's conclusions fail to account for the cryptic messages and Venmo transactions, as well as the emotional toll her disappearance has had on her loved ones. Sydney noted that if Hannah were in her right state of mind, she would have reached out to someone, especially after their father's death. The investigation into Hannah's disappearance remains a source of tension between her family and law enforcement. While the LAPD has stated its commitment to respecting her privacy, Sydney believes this approach undermines efforts to locate her, as it may discourage others from assisting in the search. Despite these challenges, the family remains hopeful that they will be reunited with Hannah and continues to advocate for her safe return. As time passes, the Kobayashi family remains steadfast in their belief that Hannah's disappearance is not as straightforward as the authorities suggest. They are determined to uncover the truth, even as they face mounting uncertainty and grief. Hannah Kobayashi disappearance timeline. November 8 to 9. After missing her connecting flight in Los Angeles from Maui to New York City, Hannah Kobayashi is spotted both days at the popular shopping mall The Grove at some time between the middle of the day and 3 p.m. November 10, Kobayashi is seen in the background of a Nike event starring NBA legend LeBron James at around 3:30 p.m. November 11, the 30-year-old was spotted getting on the LAX Metro C line at Aviation/Century Station, a short ride from the airport. Kobayashi was reported missing to law enforcement this same day. November 12 to 13, law enforcement sources claim Kobayashi is seen entering Mexico at the border near Tijuana. November 15, the LAPD Missing Persons Unit takes over the case. November 24, Hannah's father, Ryan, is found dead at a building near LAX, one of the last places Hannah was seen. November 25, it is revealed Ryan Kobayashi took his own life, with family saying he died of a broken heart over Hannah's disappearance. November 26, LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell said the investigation determined that Hannah's missed connection was intentional at an LAPD Board of Commissioners meeting. November 27, LAPD attempts to locate a man and a woman Kobayashi paid on Venmo shortly after she missed her connecting flight on the 11th. December 2, an LAPD source claims Hannah is an adult and she can choose to be missing and don't suspect any foul play in her disappearance. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.